Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10.
Under 10, 10.
Off of play action, Darnold. He's going to take off with it. Shedding the tackler and it gets it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Safety's creeping.
This is Royce Freeman, second-year man from Oregon. And Freeman lost the football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold, he's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Nice methodical opening drive here. They're already into field goal range. They're in a good spot. You know that people like to take a shot in this part of the field. But at the same time, as methodical as they've been, they might want to run the ball a little bit here too.
And just on the outskirts of the red zone, they have options now. Either way, though, they've come out with a purpose. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. It's caught by Herndon. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The gain that time, 13 yards to reset him 1st and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Just a the pick up there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Let's go, defense. Let's get off the field, defense.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the defense. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
And difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive. Darnold now to throw. Being chased out left. He may try and run for the ball comes out, and this will be scooped up by the defense.
Can we get some forensics done here? Because I need to figure out.
What on that ball?
Yeah, on the ball, on the guys carrying the ball, what's going on. Back-to-back drives, back-to-back fumbles. That just doesn't make a whole lot of sense if you're coming out here playing the NFL.
I don't think the coaching staff thinks it makes a whole lot of sense either.
No, maybe there'll be changes, but if nothing else, there will be a few stern talking tos, that's for sure.
So a much rosier picture now after that last play. Here's 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Hey, set. Down 80. Down 80. Double tap. Double tap. 4 down. Check. Check.
Throwing on first down is Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
That was a big oops right there. But how about his ability to correct it? Loses the football, able to get it back himself.
Now pounced right back on it, keeps possession. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country. He's got a man, complete. It's a gain of 35.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. So they had the big loss on that first down pass play and facing a second and long. Throwing now is Brady. He gets it to Cooks.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now a play fake. Brady. Open man is the tight end, Nick Boyle. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Brady's got his guys first and 10, and he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Now it's Connor. Oh, he sheds himself free. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL. There you have it. Halftime quickly over. Third quarter, here we go. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And we thought this game had the potential to be tight, maybe not this tight, scoreless as we start the third quarter.
And I love the way you use the word tight. I'm going to take it a little bit different direction here because it's not just tight on the scoreboard. I think both offenses have been tight in how they've played this game. No one's been loose. No one's been free. They've got to find a way to make some plays, and I don't think you do it if you're really tight in everything that you're doing in the game.
And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Brady's throw there complete. Oh, now he bowls him over. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Took till the second half, but finally a red zone opportunity here. They have a first and 10 at the 18. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. To try again after the sack. Brady over the middle, complete. That's Holt. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Might we see our first touchdown of the game? Here's first and goal. Now this time, Brady will throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Zach Ertz there to make the grab. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. Welcome back live to Orlando as we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He can run. Darnold, he lost the football. It's going the other way. He finds some open field here. There he goes, right side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room. Boy, they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. So here are visitors to take over on offense. And you're still in this game. I mean, yeah, you haven't scored. Offense obviously has struggled, but you're only 2 scores down, so all hope not lost.
Not at all, because we're talking about the NFL, and teams can score fast in this league. Quick strikes, you're right back in it. You're exactly right. Keeping hope alive.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Darnold. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. To throw is Darnold. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first. On 1st and 10, Darnold. He finds his target, Beckham. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. It's a first down. Here's Darnold. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Champ Bailey. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. And they take a knee. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. And they will take a knee here. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Now Brady. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hope. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. My goodness, it'll be a disastrous loss on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Wide, 80. Go Bandit. 53. Go Bandit.
Brady going to look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's caught inside the 20. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to be a loss of 18. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That makes no sense. You've got to understand your situations. You're in a goal-to-go situation, and instead you're dancing around, and instead of staying at least where you were, you end up losing yards for your team.
So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. A little under 50 seconds to go. Got a man open. It's Sutton. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Clock now under 30 ticks and running. Throwing again on 2nd down. Darnold will find Royce Freeman, the running back. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down. Down to 3 seconds. 2 seconds. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked off by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. Nice job there getting the win. Next up, another challenge, of course.
There ain't no time, this it. Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice in the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch out flip, watch out whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice in the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. He was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating cause ice on the wrist. Why bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today. I'm the coach, and this is Madden Ultimate Team.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
That's it, baby. We're going to work.
And the offense readies for a first down and 10.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel.
Darnold on first down. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll try and run with their fullback. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. This is 3rd and 1, very likely 4 down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Darnold from the gun. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. from the red zone now. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. They get this to Beckham on the perimeter. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he lost the football. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So here is the home side to take over on offense.
Wait, that's 29. Alpha. Hey, 66. Check it, reload.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. It's a big play there. 53 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. To throw, it's Brady. This is caught. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken the lead. And that touchdown drive happened very, very quickly. You knew that they had the quick strike ability. They showed it.
And for a defense that understands that, it still drives them crazy when it actually happens to them. Fast and furious, there came the points.
Extra point tacked on by Lambo. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. And Lambo now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken short. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The offense back out there at the line. Time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. Super tough.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Darnold gets it off to Freeman. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. He's got a man. It's Sutton that's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A first down throw, Darnold. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And I think the ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Darnold, and he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A 14-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to retake the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. He got 29 yards that time. From midfield, here's Brady. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. But one thing's for sure, they're going to have to come up with something at halftime because he is absolutely roasting them right now.
They're going to go through the whole litany of things, changing coverages, what are we going to do to put a man on him? The big thing to me is treat it like a good pitcher treats pitching a game. Change your timing, change your location. So sometimes you're up on him, sometimes you're back. Just change up the looks that he sees and make him just a little bit more hesitant.
And it's caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought he was going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
And it's caught. Touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have once again, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
And while that touchdown does not give them an insurmountable lead, it's still a lead, and that always feels good to a team.
They'd love to take that into the lockers, but a little time left on that clock, so some work to do.
I like that. I like how you're guarding against a letdown there.
Marty looking forward.
Coaching them up from right up here in the booth.
Second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things, and it won't come back and hurt them later.
On 2nd and 12, Darnold. He completes this to Sutton. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. It's caught. Beckham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They get 17 down to the 17, and it's a first down. Tucker's kick is good, and that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it, and that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
Come on now, let's go.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 2. Here's the home side to take over on offense. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time, who was able to knock it away. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Brady. A battle for it here, and this will be caught. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Throwing now is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Brady now to throw. He's going to float this over the middle deep. That's going to be caught. That's a heck of a way to convert on third and long, and he showed a lot of trust in his receiver.
And that trust was justified because he went up and got the football and converted on it down. You shouldn't. Third and long like that, that's supposed to be an incompletion at the least.
On play action, now Brady. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Brandon Cooks, the receiver he was going after. But now it's third and goal. They've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert? And he will take it in for the touchdown. A 2-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
This will be taken about the 12. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. Now it's Darnold. Stepping up, he'll try. And Darnold, he lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Brady's throw there complete. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. On the run is Connor. A huge loss on the play, and it's going to be 3rd down and forever. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Shotgun now for Brady. Throwing right, and that's complete. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker. Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to... And that's caught inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more on that one and another first down. Brady's got his guys 1st and 10, and he's hit on all 6 of his throws on this drive. Connor He's still fighting forward. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 2 touchdowns. 1:45 to play. Darnold. And Sutton hauls it in over the middle. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. To throw again on second down. Darnold completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain there of 30 big ones. Here's Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football. Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the clock moving. Throwing on second and long. Darnold.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Yes, sir. Hey, we got Mike 50, yo. 55.
Third and long, it's Darnold. Now a desperation throw, deep depth, and this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be taken very short. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. So here are visitors to take over on offense. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happening.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 35. And he's going to go down as time has now run out on this game. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.
S-T-R-O. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? Ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Yeah. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. Yeah. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. Yep. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support, bruh. Lifting up never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's. Great colored coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice.
Hello, everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good return. He's across the 35-yard line, right around the 36. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
It's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5 now. Darnold. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down. On 1st down, it's Darnold. And he's got it. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Josh Lambo now ready to put this one in the air. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. This fielded at the 2. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go, Pete. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
First carry for Royce Freeman. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. On 2nd down, Freeman. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. The shotgun snap for Darnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the 1st.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the 3rd down play was, the down and distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that marker, didn't want to let him get close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football, got to him, and made sure they didn't give up much run after catch.
The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and at least...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there. 51 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
The throw on second down by Brady is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
And this is taken in at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. On second and goal, Brady. Now he'll pull it down. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. Brady now on third and goal. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Well, they're going to try this. They need 5 full yards to hit the end zone here on fourth and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
15 yards on the play, first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They run the counter. Freeman. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Now on second and 13. Darnold. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And this is picked up by the defense. There he goes left side. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching him.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
Point after by Lambeau, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken short. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Off of play action, Darnold. Throw complete to Herndon. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Darnold down to throw. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Darnold will throw it on 3rd and 1. And able to haul it in is Kittle. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. Darnold going to lead the offense up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. Darnold completes it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Back to throw, Darnold. He finds his target, Beckham. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. He's going to loft one deep left side here. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there just before halftime. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Over the middle, complete. That's Hope. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the gun, Brady. And it's caught. Touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A final shot before the break. Darnold into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Night Train Lane. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Wait, that 53. 53. Watch the slip. Watch the slip. Sugar.
On 1st down, Brady. Wide open receiver, complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a 1st down. First carry for James Conner. It'll wind up being a huge loss on the play, and that's going to bring up a 2nd and forever. The 1st down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with 2nd and very long. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up, back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does.
And now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Brady. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Quandre Diggs there defensively.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now there's Darnold. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Brady. He's going to take another shot here. And they finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 34. And they rattle off a big one. 51 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Huge loss there. Shaq Thompson, a sensational effort by him, and that is one of the biggest losses you'll ever see on a sack. There's a throw. The middle, it's taken in by his tight end. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Brady now to throw. This is caught. It's Cooks. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. They'll run on first down. Connor. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14. This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. So 2 disastrous running plays, and now they face a 3rd and very long. Welcome back live to Orlando. As it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Dexter Lawrence drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. Now Brady.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escape.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Shaq Thompson. Thank goodness. That means this next drive is going to begin 1st and goal already at the 5-yard line. They'll run here with Freeman. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are back within a single score. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep your assignments, let them run it in. They did it.
Fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a big mistake on the return. He's out of bounds at his own 1-yard line.
Hey, check it. Let's go on. No, 66, 72.
In his own end zone, it's Brady. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, that time. He was able to knock it away. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left, and got his man complete. And all the way down to the 42. And a huge play that time. 56 yards. They go play action here on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hope. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Let's go.
Not totally. Up 1st and 10. Brady going to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line. 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Brady to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The linebacker, T.J. Watt, there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's third and goal. And they'll indeed take a knee. A field goal would make it a two-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on fourth and goal.
Switch gears, switch gears.
They'll run for it with Connor. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 7. A little over 40 seconds to go. And the fourth down stop gives him a new lifeline, at least for the moment. They'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. George Kittle, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. He's back. To throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on fourth down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Yes, sir, that touchdown puts them in striking distance. And let me tell you something, forget being conservative here. Go for it, go for 2.
Well, going for it on the road. Want to win it right now?
Want to win it right now, have the momentum, go ahead and get it done.
A very important extra point there, up and good. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They have a little bit of time here to get into field goal range. Not much. In a tie game, you don't want to do anything crazy, right?
I agree with you on that one. Risk reward, okay? If you go for it, what is the absolute reward on this? But the risk is probably greater. Run the clock out, get to overtime, and try and win it there.
All right, we'll see if they do just that. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This is taken at the 3. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So here is the home side to take over on offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were...
And this is caught at the 20. A huge play there in overtime. 49 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. shotgun now for Brady. And this is caught at the 8. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lap. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation, don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bread until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check.